What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. How y'all doing today? Well, we are here in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm not getting cooked to death outside here. It's a lovely day as it cools down as we prepare for winter. It's a pretty good old day. It's about 68 degrees today, I believe. Not too bad for Phoenix. Now, what are we here for today, guys? Well, I'm glad you guys asked. Today we have been sent a product. I'm really excited about this product. I've been wanting to do a review on a product like this for a while because I've wanted a product like this for a while, and some of you might have watched on a recent video. I had actually gone out and bought a product similar to this recently and had a lot of not so good luck with it. Ended up having to send that product back. So I'm super excited that Allpowers has reached out to me, and they've sent me something that's gonna hopefully solve all my problems with that. What do we got? Well, let's take a look, guys. That's my neighbor over there, Tim. He's doing some work on his trailer right now. Anyway, on with it. Lithium. What could we have in there? Let's turn this box around. All right, guys, check it out. Allpowers. And what do we got here? We got a sweet looking picture of a power station here. Yes, that's right. And not only that, we got another little box down the side. What could that be possibly? So they've actually gone ahead and sent me the R600 power station, which I'm super excited about, guys. So I bought the River 2 from EcoFlow. I had to send it back, but Allpowers, amazing, guys. They sent me the R600. It powers up to 600 watts on the regular and 1200 watts surge power. So I can power some decent stuff on this, guys. I should be able to power my kettle as well, and possibly even my air fryer. So really excited about that, guys. On top of that, they've sent me some solar panels to charge the thing if I don't want to charge it off my inverter. So it's really cool, guys. So we're going to go in a full unboxing, in-depth review on this thing. We're going to test it out and use it. We're going to do what I said I was going to do with my fridge, run it on my fridge, see how much life I get off of it. All right, guys, let's start unboxing. If we look in the top here, we have our little warranty activation here. And there's a bunch of other things I can fill in there, I'm guessing. Some, okay. I think the manual and stuff's inside there as well. So, yes, very cool. Okay, guys, pretty excited about this, guys. It looks really cool. Straight off the bat, it kind of looks similar to like a Bluetti type design or something like that. It kind of looks like that. So let's go take a look at it. All right, so this is very cool. It's got this little carry handle. I really like that, and I can fold flat. And we actually have a 15-watt wireless charging, so I can sit my phone on the top there and do some charging, which is really cool. Now, coming down the front, we actually have the light down here. There's the screen. We have the 12 volts cigarette lighter style there. We have the 120 volts. We have two of those there. And as you can see here, USB-C 100 watt and USB 18 watt down here as well for DC. So that's really cool. Now let's see what the charge is on it. It should come up when we turn it on, if the sun's not too bright. Hopefully we can get a good reading here. Okay. It is a little bit bright out here. Let me turn it away from the sun. Okay, as we can see here, it says 73%. And 0 input, 0 output, which is correct. So yeah, it's fairly charged for something that's been sitting in the box for a while. Let's just close those panels off here. Okay, so that's really cool. And before we actually put this to the test, we're going to put this aside and unbox the solar panels real quick. So we'll turn that off. Okay, we got this big old box here now with the solar panels. This is very cool. Oh, okay. Make sure that's all of it. Yep, that's everything. Oh, wow, this is very cool, guys. Check this out. it's got its own like compartment. It's like a little package. It's got a handle on the front here. It's actually got so like a little stand here that can fold out and keep it straight, which is really cool. I like that. And these little clips that keep it all folded up. Now on the back here, it's also got another folding out stand here, as you can see. And it's got a pouch on the back, which I'm assuming, yep. Oh wow guys, check this out. We got jumper cables here, so you can hook this directly to a battery if you wanted to. You could use this to charge a battery, like a car battery or something. It's got the jumper cables right there. And then here, what type is this? That's another style of charging cable to hook up to. I don't actually particularly know what that, I haven't seen that one before is, but it's got some red and so positive and negative hookups on there. And oh, okay. This is more for directly to like a DC type plug-in. It's got the little slot circular like these ones. It's actually got adapters here, so you can change the adapters on them, which is really cool. But here, as you can see, these solar panels have got the standard, what I'm used to, the whole house solar type plugs here. So that's really cool. And then I can plug those into various things with these adapters here. Very cool. We got all these different adapters to use, so you don't just have to use this solar panel on the R600. You can use it on a range of things. And it looks like this with the car battery clamps that I could, if in a pinch I was like somehow drained my battery on my car, I could set this up and start charging my car battery with it. So that's really amazing. But it has this pouch right here where these solar panels come out, so I can actually put my baggie in here as well and keep it with that if I wanted to. And I think I might just pack that up like that for now. But we're gonna get this out and put it into action in our video. But for now, we're gonna go in depth with the actual power station for now. All right, so we've decided to take this inside so I can see the screen of the R600 a bit better for you guys to see. So let's go ahead and power it up again. Okay, so we're on the big camera now. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a very wide camera angle, so I'm having to hold it way back. But here's the phone here. We've hooked up to the USB-C charger. So let's see what this does if I can plug it in. There we go, it's plugged in. And as we can see here, the output in watts is going up. 5 watts, 3 watts. It's acting weird, it's all up and down. 3, 10, basically, so 9 watts at 73%, it's saying I got 12 hours remaining. So that will go up and down as the usage goes up and down. But yeah, that's cool. Let's try something else out. Okay, so briefly, we want to, I want to do the test with the air fryer. I remember the River 2 claiming it could do up to 600 watts. Total lie, total lie. And even if they say it's by hooking up to another power source that could do it, they never actually said that in the advertisement on Amazon. So that is false advertising right there. But we're gonna test this out. I'm hoping, because the air fryer takes around 550 watts, that it should be able to power on the Allpowers. So let's go ahead and check that out. I think it will do a lot better than the River will. Okay, let's turn the AC on. and it's on. You can see there. Now let's put the let's put this on. Air fryer should be on. Okay. We can hear it. Oh, it's using 612. A little bit more than I thought it would be using. Last time I used this, it would use less than that. But even though this is rated to use 612 standard watts and 1200 surge watts, you can see right here it's running it even at 610. It is going down because this battery is a 300 watt hour battery, so at full capacity of 600 watts you'll probably only get 30 minutes out of it if it was full, because you're draining it quite quick. So as you can see, it's gone 73% to 70%. It's saying at 600 watts, the wattage is dropping down, but at 600 watts, we're only going to get 16 minutes out of it at the 70% battery that it was pumped up to, or charged up to. But it can indeed power this big old air fryer. So really cool. I'm actually really impressed that it powered that air fryer. I am curious, however, I want to see if it will power my kettle. The kettle is rated at 600 watts, but I've never actually looked at it on a meter and seen if it goes over 600 watts. So let's grab it real quick, plug it in, and see what it does. Okay, you can see it here. I don't have any water in it. I don't want to leave it on dry real quick, so I'm going to do this super quick just to test it out. Okay, it's on. Oh, wow. It's not even 600 watts. This thing runs at 382 watts. So it actually uses less than my air fryer does, guys. Check that out. That's crazy. All right, turn that off. That's the one thing I love about these electric power, or these rechargeable power stations, is that you can actually use them to test what your actual running watts are on these products. Because this, when I bought it on Amazon, said it's a 600 watt electric kettle. However, now I've tested it out, it only comes up as 380 watts. Whereas my air fryer right here said it was only a 400 watt air fryer, but now I've tested it out, it's actually 600 watts. So you can't always go by what the manufacturer says it is. But yeah, very handy to see things like that. So okay, so I just want to test the light out real quick. Okay, light works. Oh, what's it doing now? Oh, okay, it's got different light features. It's got emergency lighting here, SOS, that's kind of interesting. And off. Okay, cool. All right, so it's definitely done what all other products I've tested couldn't do. It's powered both of these, so that's kind of cool. So already I'm very impressed what the Allpowers R600 has done. It's powered two of my more heavier duty electrical draining devices I have. So really impressed by that. Maybe we'll take it to the test and see if how it will do against something much more higher, but I don't think we'll do that today. What I want to do, I want to set it up on the solar panels to charge, and we'll test that out. And then I also want to test it out charging on the 120 volt outlet as well. So let's set up the solar panels real quick. As you guys can see right here, we got it all set up. Now I was a little surprised when I folded this out, because originally I thought they were sending me a dual panel that's 100 watts, but they've actually sent me the upgraded 200 watt panel here. So that's really, really cool that they did that, which means this thing's gonna charge way quicker than I thought it was gonna. Now, it is quite hard to see the screen here. I'm trying to cover it a bit because we're out in the sun. You can see the watts going up. It was sitting about 130 watts. I think it's doing it stage charging, where it'll actually drop down. See, it did it again just there. It's like, I've seen this on other power stations where it's it's part of the charging process when they get to a certain percent. So that could be that. But it was going to about 130 watts, and it was saying it would take about 53 minutes to charge completely on that power. So that could be interesting. See if these solar panels here actually charge it up within an hour. Alright guys, so we're back. I think I got to 85% on the solar panel. I want to do the rest by 110 volt or 120 volt, sorry. Just to make sure that it works. Also, as another test that I want to do, and we'll go ahead and try that out. So, we'll go ahead and plug it in. Okay, so we've had a slight problem. As you can see, it's coming up with a error E2 when I try to charge it on the AC, which I have a pretty good idea what it is. I'm thinking it's got to do with the same problem that I had with my last one. And I believe that some of these power stations, I've charged multiple power stations for my friends, Riley and Bunny, and they've never had any issues with their Jackeries or their other brands charging on my inverter before. So yeah, what we're gonna have to do, I've had the problem with the EcoFlow and the Allpowers now. I guess maybe it's because they don't have the converter boxes on the ACs. It's directly plugged. So not being pure sine wave inverter, that might be causing issues for them. All right guys, so we're on day 2 of filming, and it just happens after all that problems trying to get my power station to charge here, my neighbor here, he has a pure sine wave inverter, so we're gonna chuck it on that to see if it does in fact prove my point about charging on a pure sine wave, and maybe I'm gonna have to upgrade my inverter to a pure sine wave. So let's go ahead and try. All right, so we're gonna plug the charger cable in, see what happens. Oh, yeah, it's doing something already. It's come to life. Oh, it's charging, guys. It's charging off the pure sine wave, so that's a good thing. Yep. 60 hertz. 14 minutes it'll be charged. All right. So that goes to show, I guess that problem I've been having is because of these newer power stations. They don't want to charge on a non-pure sine wave. So keep that in mind, guys. If you're looking to get one of these, if you're in a van or a trailer and you have an inverter to charge it with, you're going to definitely need a pure sine wave inverter to be able to charge these things. Yeah, other than that, you can get the 12 volt cigarette lighter charger cables. They don't come with one, but you can buy them on Amazon, and they'll hook straight into your solar plug or etc. like that. It's another option I've seen people do with them. Charge them off your cigarette lighter plug. Or alternatively, they gave me a whopping massive 200 watt solar panel that I can plug it into. So if I'm stationary, I can just go ahead and do that. So that's really cool. We're going to let this finish charging. It doesn't have much. It's already like 85%. And then we're going to hook it up to the fridge, and we're going to do the fridge test. That's going to take a couple of days. But yeah, so far pretty excited. Almost there, guys. Just about done. All right, guys. So we're back here in the van. We fully charged the Allpowers power station. Now we're gonna do our next test, and what I want to test it for. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna test it on the fridge. We're gonna run my fridge on it and see how long I get. So let me check the time real quick, and we'll be right back. Okay, so it's about 5:15 Sunday afternoon. So 5:15 p.m. and we're going to hook it up and see how long we get out of the fridge. It'll be cycling on and off, so that'll vary on the temperature in the van during the day. It's getting nice and cool at night, but during the day it may heat up in the sun. But we'll see how long we get. Let's go ahead and hook it up. Okay, so as you can see, I've put this power connection down the front here. I've installed in my van. That's the voltage that I'm getting through my system right now. It'll sit at 13.4 on a fully charged battery. This 14.5 is the residue that I've had from the solar coming in all day. So that will actually start going down soon. It's kind of like an overcharge. Here is my battery plug. It's plugged into a 12 volts on this power switchboard here. Here we have other things, my CB radio, my PA speaker and such. But let's go ahead and we're going to turn this on. I don't know if I need to hit AC or anything to use power on this, but we're going to plug it in and see what happens. So let's unplug this. Okay. Let's put that in there. Now, it's probably not needing to cycle on. We're going to see and watch my fridge, make sure it actually cycles on. Yeah, I'm excited to see how long we get out of this fridge. If I can get 24 hours, I'd be happy with that. If I can get a couple of days, then I'm going to be super ecstatic with that. But with a 299 watt hour battery, I really don't know. I'm really not sure, guys. So this will be an interesting experiment. All right, we'll be back when we run this thing down. All right, guys, it's been 24 hours since I hooked up the fridge to the power station. So let's go ahead and see what the level is at right now. All right, let's take a look here. Can't see. Oh, there it is. Okay, 44%. It's at 44% right now. So at that kind of calculation, it won't quite get 2 days. Although it did get kind of warm today, and I didn't have the air vent on my roof open. So basically, I'm thinking if it had been a little bit colder, it wouldn't have had to cycle on as much. And I would have probably got more closer to 2 days. But at this stage, what I'm getting from this, it's saying that I'll get a little short of 2 days out of that thing on the fridge. But for me, that's not a problem. With the solar panels, I could actually have it charging while powering my fridge if I was stationary. So that's kind of cool. Also, if I wanted to hook it to one of my roof panels, I could unhook those and hook it to hook it directly to my power station too and charge it through my roof panels, which is also cool. So if I'm driving, I can continuously charge that as well. All right, guys, so we actually just had a really weird, interesting development. It's about an hour later. I'm here cooking my dinner, and even though it said it was at 44%, I just checked my fridge. I don't know if it was because I was messing with the fridge and it was cycling on more, but yeah, my fridge died. I went and checked the power bank and it's completely drained, dead, not even turning on. So strange. I don't know if because I was opening the fridge and closing it was cycling on more and it just drained it right down. Not too sure. Or maybe because it's a new power station, I got to get some charges in cycling it. Maybe that last 40% or whatever just really drained super quick. I'm not really exactly sure. I don't have a pure sine wave to plug it into to recharge it up to see what's going on with it right now, and it's dark, so there's no solar. So we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow, and we're gonna check that out tomorrow. So we'll do some tinkering and we'll be back with that. All right, guys, as you can see, we've got it back to 100% power and we've plugged the fridge in. So we'll be running this test again to see if we can figure out why it drained really quickly at the end. All right, guys, so it's the next day again. We have had the fridge running on the power supply for 24 hours now. We're back at the same point. We just got to 44%. The fridge just cycled on. So we shall see. Yeah, it's still going now. So we're going to see if it will last tonight. I'm going to keep a close eye on it tonight and see what happens with the power. But fingers crossed that it just needs a few cycles up and down to get that correct percentage. And yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I only really care if I get 24 hours of fridge power off of this thing, because in emergencies, that's what I'll be using it for. But I am interested in what I'll roughly get out of the thing. So I am curious to see if we can in fact get longer than that. So that's what we're going for. All right, we'll check back in shortly. All right, guys, it's early in the morning. We're about, I think, 5:45 in the morning. I've just got to work. We're just over 36 hours on the power station here with the Allpowers running the fridge. So we've got over 36 hours on it now. I've just unplugged it and plugged it onto my main power supply, and we're having a look at how much power is left. Let's take a look. As you can see, it still has 22% left. So that's pretty good, guys. So running off that kind of math, I would say I'd probably get almost 48 hours out of running my fridge off this thing. It looks like it just needed another drain and full charge to get it running perfectly. Sometimes you need to do that with some batteries. So yeah, by draining it the first test and then fully recharging it and trying again, we got more of an accurate number now. So didn't have that issue with the power draining all of a sudden. But yeah, it looks like it's running correctly. Everything's good. Roughly 48 hours, the math on running a fridge on this little thing. So really happy with that. That's doubled my expectations. So that's amazing. And it may actually get a little bit better as I wear it in a little. All right, that's enough for that test. I'm going to head on to work. So final thoughts, guys, on the R600 Allpowers. I'm pretty impressed with it, guys. Not only does it put out double the output as the EcoFlow River 2, even though it has the same, roughly same size battery, maybe a little bit bigger, it does put out twice the size, or twice the amount of electricity. So I can actually power pretty much majority of my electrical cookers that I have in here. It can power my fridge, it can power my air fryer, my kettle, it can power all those things in here. So that's kind of cool. It probably won't power my microwave. I guess maybe I should try that at some point. My microwave is rated at 700 watts, so I don't think it will power that, but it might, maybe, I don't know. I love the solar panels. The solar panels actually charge this thing up pretty quickly. So that's pretty awesome. And I love the LED display on the console. I love how easy it is to use. It's very small, compact, which is great for being a van lifer. I have plenty of room to store it under my bed or wherever I need it. Sometimes I just put it on top of my fridge, so it's just there ready to go if I need it. It's great. It's got that, it has that shelf on top of the unit where it can actually charge phones wirelessly from the top. So I actually do use that sometimes. I actually just walk in, and if I can't find my charging cable because I left it in the front cab, I'll just flick this on and throw my phone directly on top of the power station, and it starts charging it, which is great. So overall, yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this power station, and the customer service has been great so far. That was my biggest problem with EcoFlow, was the customer service was terrible, and that was the main reason I actually sent my unit back. Unfortunate with EcoFlow, but Allpowers have solved my problems and sent me a great little unit to use and solar panels to charge it with, so I'm very, very happy on that. Alright guys, that's a wrap for this video. If you would like to look at this product, I will leave a link in the description below. Also, there may be a discount code below if you want to look down there and get a discount off of this product. Just look in the description, it should be down there. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you enjoyed this product. Let me know at home if you have one of these Allpowers products and what you think of them. Yeah, so far I'm really enjoying mine, guys, and we may do a few other tests on it in the future, but for now that's a wrap on this test. Okay guys, this is Aussie Van Man. You know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Until next time guys, we'll see you later. What's going on here?